Travis Colt.
Kevin Hawk.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it is.
While we're recording.
Well,
it's technically Wednesday.
I mean, it's actually a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday to our viewers.
But we just finished watching Tuesday stuff.
Yeah. So, did Smackdown happen?
Yes.
Did 205 Live happen?
Yes.
Did the Mixed Match Challenge happen?
Yes.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Live.
Yes. Yes, because on SmackDown we opened up with Daniel Bryan, who is officially cleared to return to in-ring action. But he was not there. He was there to, thank everyone for the support he's been getting. But his main focus for SmackDown was to talk to Sami and Kevin about what they did to Shane last week.
But they weren't there.
They weren't there, so he's like, wait, when they get here, I'll talk to him. He told Charles Robinson, who congratulated him on getting cleared, that once they arrived, sent him to his office. And then Ziggler said, hey, I can't wait to beat you.
Off.
Way to be a dick, Dolph. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Rusev, and then Shinsuke was in a little bit of trouble.
A pickle.
Little bit of a pickle. AJ took his sweet ass time, and Shinsuke's like, bitch, I can save myself. And then Shinsuke was sassy in the back. We'll talk about that in a second, because that's on my like list. Baron Corbin defeated Ty Dillinger with an alright end of days. They are both in the Andre Battle Royal. Natalya defeated Charlotte with a roll-up after a distraction from a potential cash-in from Carmella. Luke Harper defeated Jimmy Uso with a discus clothesline. We had an in-ring segment with Jinder Mahal, Bobby Roode, and Randy Orton leading into their triple threat match at WrestleMania. And next week we'll get a tag match where Bobby Roode and Randy Orton will team up against Jinder Mahal and Samir Singh. Becky Lynch and Naomi defeated the Riot Squad in tag team action. And then at the end, Daniel Bryan was forced. He literally had no other option due to the way things went down last week to fire Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn due to their actions against Shane McMahon. And unfortunately, when you fire people that are angry like Kevin Owens,
they get upset. Here's where I want to go. Like, I don't want to say that Daniel's not smart. Because a lot of the times he comes off as a kind of a smart guy.
He was real dumb here.
Yeah. Because he even mentioned it, that last week on SmackDown, Shane McMahon gave them a WrestleMania match, and they repaid him by attacking him.
Yeah.
What did he think they were going to do if he fired them?
Yeah. Especially when...
He's lucky they didn't pull guns on him.
Especially when the fact being that, hey, Daniel, now they're fired. What are you going to do to them after they beat the shit out of you?
Well, technically that means they could be arrested.
Well, I guess they could probably be arrested for assaulting Daniel Bryan in the first place, but
yeah,
they can't get fired though.
Hey.
Then on the Mixed Match Challenge, Team Asuka eliminated Team Little Big from the Mixed Match Challenge. And they will go to the finals. And we found our next week's semifinals. Our second semifinals will be the Road Warriors and the Second Chance Revote Boss Club. And then on...
Should have been Rose Gold.
Could have been Rose Gold. Then on 205 Live, we had Hideo Itami defeat Lince Dorado by DQ after a shoving match with Gran Metalik on the outside. This kind of pissed off Drake Maverick, but also kind of fired him up a little bit. He's like, you know what? I appreciate how, things have calmed down and whatnot. So we're getting ourselves a new champion at WrestleMania, so we need a contender for afterwards. So next week, we're actually going to have a Fatal 4-Way number 1 contenders match between Kalisto, Akira Tozawa, TJP, and Buddy Murphy is going to come back to 205 Live.
Yeah. Kalisto and Tozawa got in the match because they calmed the situation down.
And Buddy Murphy,
during that match.
Buddy Murphy was impressive during the championship tournament.
Yeah.
And TJP got in after defeating fellow Cruiserweight Classic competitor Kenneth Johnson,
who we haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, I think he showed up on an episode of NXT maybe once, maybe twice.
Not that long after
the Cruiserweight Classic.
Because then they had a lot of the Cruiserweight guys kind of sporadically appearing.
Yeah.
Especially, where the hell's Sean Maluda been?
They've been working on some stuff.
He's been like the regular. He was he was like the regular guy to be on the NXT.
Now our regular guy is
Fabian Eichner.
Fabian Eichner and occasionally Raul Mendoza. So
bring back Sean Maluda.
TJP picking up the win, moving into that Fatal 4-Way. And then our main event was Mustafa Ali defeating Drew Gulak to head to WrestleMania to face Cedric Alexander to become potentially the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. With that being said, what did you like about Tuesday? It was a good Tuesday.
It was. It was really, really good.
I'll go through the notes.
I'd say I liked that Kenneth Johnson was back.
That was pretty cool.
I liked the chemistry between Braun and Alexa evolving.
They almost kissed twice, and Miz ruined it.
Yeah. Miz will be lucky if Braun's not trying to challenge for 2 belts at WrestleMania this year.
He's going to win both the tag titles and the Intercontinental Championship by himself.
Yeah, he's going to try. But no, I'll give it to Natty versus Charlotte.
That was a great match.
Because they had a long match.
They had like a 3-segment match.
And it was pay-per-view quality.
Yeah.
They did really good. Then they had that faux cash-in moment, which you knew it wasn't going to happen this close to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because, if it was somebody other than Carmella,
then it was potential.
It could have been like a little bit more nerve-wracking because Carmella isn't going to get thrown into that title picture at WrestleMania.
Especially when the match already set is Charlotte versus Asuka.
Yeah, because she's going to seem like a fish out of water in that match.
Absolutely. And she would die. Carmella would die. That's
what happens when a fish is out of water.
That's true.
That's what the whole saying is. Yeah.
Yep.
What about you? What did you like?
You already read my. You already read it. Sassy Shinsuke. Last week we saw him go up to AJ and AJ is like, "Hey, I didn't need your help." And Shinsuke's like, "Well, I'm gonna save you every time because I don't want you to have an excuse when I beat you at WrestleMania with a knee to the face."
Knee to face. He leaves out the.
Right. So this week, AJ is still walking in the back. Shinsuke catches up with him again and says, AJ, I didn't need your help out there. And
one more thing.
One more thing. AJ's like, yeah, I know. You're gonna beat me at WrestleMania. And he's like, you should have more confidence. It's like, oh, Shinsuke. And then I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania with knee to face. So yeah, sassy Shinsuke. And then I'm very excited to see how that Fatal 4-Way for number 1 contender spot goes on 205 Live next week.
That's another thing on my like is that Buddy Murphy's coming back.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy coming back is definitely a like. He's one of those guys that had such a great run in NXT, and then it just kind of all fell apart for him and Wesley Blake. They tried to do the breakup angle, and it didn't work for that team. It's nice to see him coming back and getting another chance to shine. What did you love?
Does it have to be is there anything that's not more obvious that we both have on the love list than Daniel Bryan being cleared to return to in-ring action?
Daniel Bryan in general is literally the best part of this Tuesday.
Yeah.
There were a lot of really good things that happened throughout all 3 shows, but just the fact that Daniel Bryan has, after 2 years, has been cleared and potentially has a straight shot to WrestleMania right now with depending on how they go about this situation, if it does end up being him and Shane or him and someone else versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, however they're going to do it, just the thought that's okay, WrestleMania 34, we were already excited because we're getting AJ versus Shinsuke, and Braun Strowman's doing awesome things. We've got some great stuff going on with the tag teams on SmackDown. We've got that awesome triple threat match, and now we have the return of Daniel Bryan potentially.
Yeah,
that just ramps up everything about WrestleMania 34. If it doesn't happen, it's not necessarily disappointing, but at this point, it feels like it has to happen, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
We already have a ton of matches set for WrestleMania, but
if I had to pick something that's not that, the Cruiserweight semifinal.
Yes.
Just because I cannot get enough of badass Drew Gulak.
Watching him go on a tear is like legit terrifying now.
Yeah, no,
and it's a stark contrast from PowerPoint Drew Gulak.
No, it's akin to watching Ken Shamrock matches.
Absolutely,
and he even has that moment, that break moment,
where he just screams
Shamrock did the same thing. Shamrock could be cool and composed, but then there'd be a moment where either he'd get frustrated or get smacked, and you'd see him like snap and go into rage mode and go badass on you.
Yeah, and Gulak is just so good at everything he does. Like his physicality it's almost jarring because him physically, he doesn't look like someone who would go in and just like tear people apart. So when he does it, it's like, holy shit! Like you're seeing a whole new thing that Drew Gulak is like capable of, and it's legit terrifying sometimes.
Bring back your Iron Chef coat, Drew.
Yeah. Need to eat up the competition.
Hey, I thought we did that.
I'm putting Charlotte Natty on my love list because the match itself was fantastic. I thought for sure because it was Charlotte and we're 2.5 weeks away from WrestleMania, I thought for sure she was going to pick up a win. And this just kind of gives if Asuka does take the title, Natty is, one of the potential first in line to face Asuka. They're making a big deal about how, she could beat Asuka and all kinds of stuff like that. So to have her not only once again show how good she is in the ring in a fantastic match against Charlotte, but then also pick up the win was really well done. And it shocked me because I was sure that Charlotte was going to win that match.
Yeah, here's the cool thing that they're doing over on SmackDown for the Charlotte versus Asuka match is they're doing what needs to be done to make the streak seem like a big enough deal.
Yeah,
is they're going to, I think they're purposely going to be booking Charlotte so she goes into the match looking like the underdog. Because that's what they want it to seem like. Even though she's going to the match as champion, she's going against somebody who's never been beaten, which will make her the underdog.
Right. So
they're gonna make Charlotte. Charlotte loses this match. She might lose next week or not have a match next week, and then she might get one little momentum step up in the right direction on the go home SmackDown.
All right.
Just to build her up a little bit, because that's what it's going to be. Is we're going to be like, they want us to think, oh, maybe Charlotte can't break the streak. Maybe she can be wishy-washy. So then when she gets close to doing it at Mania, we get that nail-bite moment, rather than it being super obvious that Asuka's going to murder her or whatever.
Yeah, keeping Asuka strong, but also kind of putting that tentative can or cannot Charlotte get the job done type of thing. I dig it. And then also Harper Uso, because I love what they're doing with that whole tag team deal. It's all cool.
Yeah. So makes me wonder if they're going to get a match on WrestleMania.
I mean, I feel like they have to.
Yeah.
It's like if it's not,
I'll be sad if they're on the pre-show again.
Usos have to be on the main card. They have proved time and time again over the course of the last year that they are WrestleMania caliber wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, I like Braun, but I don't think the Bar stands a fucking chance against him and whoever he ends up picking. So, if you're gonna put a tag title match on the pre-show, do the Bar versus Braun and whoever he's teaming with, because Usos are gonna light that shit up.
Yeah.
Did you dislike anything? Did you hate anything?
This is always like the hardest question of the day for a lot of the shows.
Yeah.
Especially when you're going into WrestleMania season, because everybody is trying so damn hard.
Yeah. Everybody's everybody's as on their game as they possibly can be more often than not.
I wasn't awed by the Becky and Naomi versus the Riot Squad.
Yeah, I think my highlight for that match is Sarah's running knee to Becky's face. That was good. But yeah. I mean, it was kind of a space filler.
Yeah.
And it was hard to follow Natty and Charlotte.
Yeah. I think that if anything, that should have gone on first.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't really have a lot that I dislike. I also don't really care much for the fact that they keep trying to put tension between Hideo and Tozawa versus the Lucha House Party. And I guess it's more so Hideo than anything else.
Yeah, Hideo's a hothead.
I felt like they were trying to build up two babyface tag teams.
And now they have them legit feuding. Yeah, it's a little weird. I kind of understood more because I didn't realize that... At first, I didn't realize that Grand Metalik had actually, Hideo keeps getting set off by the fact that he's getting shoved first.
Yeah.
Because, last week, he was standing over... Grand Metalik, and Lindsay moved him out of the way to check on Grand Metalik. That's what ended up making this match. And then he was kind of doing the whole thing, and I'm pretty sure that he was shoved first by or
at least touched first.
Yeah, and so it caused the whole situation. So I see what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
but
it's coming out kind of clunky.
Yeah, it feels a little forced. I'm not gonna harp on it too much, but the end of Corbin Dillinger was a little disappointing with the faux end of days tossed to the outside, back in for end of days. Yeah. I mean, that was alright. But man, Vic and Nigel need better monitors.
They need some glasses or something.
I dislike the monitors because they just go out and then they can't see a backdrop that's 5 feet in front of them.
We couldn't see what's going on. What the fuck?
Yeah. That whole thing, when y'all are huddled in the corner and it's happening and from where we are to the camera.
How if you can't see it, how the fuck are you calling it?
Yeah.
And if the monitors are out, are you guys just idiots looking at black screens while the match is happening, just hoping the monitors come back on?
Here's the thing, though, is they were literally up against the barricade.
Yeah.
So even if the monitors were on, they really wouldn't be able to see the monitors because the monitors are that big, and they're on the table that Drew Gulak is standing on while he's backdropping Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man.
Let's not pretend
stupid little commentator tropes.
Yeah, let's stop that because that's
2018. We know you can see the ring from where you are.
Because when we sit in the stands, we can see the ring from where we are.
Yeah, we can do a pretty good commentary job from being in the 38th row at WrestleMania.
Was it 38th?
I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
We were pretty close.
It seems like that could be an accurate number.
Probably. We didn't really count, but regardless, Tuesday Night Live was great this week. It was.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Yes. But for now, guys, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click those links down below.
So many social media links.
You should also check out the podcast.
That's the one that says SoundCloud.
And Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W, like wrestling.
We will for sure have a brand new unboxing because it's over just off camera. We're gonna unbox it immediately after this video. But that video will come out later this week. Check it out on Reasonable Wrestling Fans. Also check out our punishment videos. Yeah, what he said. He's getting angry. He's getting all Drew Gulak on him.
No?
Okay, good.
No. Also, destroy the stuff
Yeah.
in the box.
Yeah, don't do that. Check out the punishment videos. Check out other videos that are loosely based around wrestling. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
And as always,
fuck Modus. Yes.
See. We?
All right.